Drop it.
Blindspot finale recap. Like mother, like daughter plus, grade it. Is it just me, Blindspot fans, or have we been here before? Friday's fall finale found Jane well, Remi, but you can't make me call her that. Carrying out her master plan to rebuild Sandstorm and take down the FBI. And if that synopsis gives you a little déjà vu, it's because the NBC drama pulled off something similar in its season 2 finale, when Shepard and her fellow Sandstorm members tried to overthrow the government. Jane's plan, admittedly, is not quite that drastic. She isn't exactly trying to abolish all law enforcement and start society anew. But since Remi seems to be hanging around for good, Jane is interested in rebuilding Sandstorm from the ground up, and if certain members of the FBI suffer along the way, Jane's not mad about it. Before you give us your thoughts on the episode, here's what went down. After Jane opted not to kill him in that evidence warehouse the previous night, Weller goes to Patterson and Rich.com and reveals Jane's true identity. Neither of them are as shocked by the news as I thought they'd be. Weller is adamant that Jane still exists somewhere inside Remi, and he'll stop at nothing to get her back, even if it means trying some highly risky experimental treatments that could cure Jane's zip poisoning, which Patterson recently found on Roman's new data cache. There was one previous clinical trial conducted for zip, and it was so high risk that it killed the patient, then immediately got shut down. But the way Weller sees it, Jane's days are already numbered. What would be the harm in at least trying to fix her? All of this planning comes to a halt, though, when Jane begins to carry out her big plan. Her goal? Get Shepard released from that CIA black site, breathe new life into Sandstorm, and work with the new operatives to destroy the FBI. Her method? Distracting the entire country with a fake nuclear missile threat, ensuring that Shepard will get released, as is protocol for all black site captives during a national emergency, even if that emergency is just a ruse. There are parts of Jane's plan that go very smoothly. She does get Shepard released from the CIA's custody and brings her to a super-secret location where she hopes to form a Sandstorm battle plan. But Jane is also forced to put a whole bunch of tally marks in the L column, too. Not only is she suffering from worsening hallucinations of Roman, but Shepard is weak, both physically and psychologically. She's not the same warrior who once wanted to overthrow the US government, and despite Jane's commands for her to buck up and become the old Shepard, the new Shepard seems tired and worn out. Plus, when Shepard realizes that Jane's hallucinations and headaches are getting worse, she is firm in her belief that Jane can't continue with any Sandstorm plans. She needs to track down Dr. Callisto, the doctor who ran that failed clinical trial, and try to get help for her zip poisoning first. At the end of the hour, Jane's reunion with Shepard is interrupted by a video message from Roman, and, since Jane is now hallucinating so badly that she actually believes Roman is still alive, she runs to Roman's proposed meeting location, only to realize it was a setup carried out by Weller and the FBI team, with the help of face-altering technology. When she gets to the warehouse where she expected to see Roman, Jane is instead faced with Weller, who tells her she needs to come with him. "I'm not going anywhere, no matter what you say," Jane informs him from the other end of the warehouse. "I guess we're done talking," Weller responds, and the two of them charge directly at each other. Just as they meet in the middle and lunge for one another, the credits roll.